Just released from federal custody, 9 Mexican immigrants have arrived in Tucson after spending 2 weeks in an Eloy detention center. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Guy Atchley.
And I'm Jennifer Waddell. 9 Mexican immigrants are free and headed home in the U.S. 9 young people who crossed back into the U.S. knowing they would be arrested did it to prove a point. And now, after almost 3 weeks in federal detention, they are free. Craig Smith is live where they came to Tucson at the Greyhound bus station.
Well, we're here at the bus station because a bus from Immigration and Customs Enforcement dropped off the 9, brought them here from the Federal Detention Center in Eloy, and they had quite a warm reception when they arrived. Now, the group that became known as the Dream 9 wore graduation gowns. They wore the same gowns that they wore when they were arrested in Nogales. It's part of their point that they are students unable to get educations here because of their immigration status. Part of their argument for staying in the U.S. is that because they came here as very young children, they are viewed as outsiders who do not fit in Mexico.
It is easier for us to be targeted by cartels, by anybody at all. Like, you can't even open your mouth without them notice that you are from the U.S.
People started making fun of the way I talked, the way I read, and the way I wrote, and so it was really hard at times. And people would tell me, "You don't belong here. This is not your home. Go back to the U.S. where that's your home." And so we was like, "Yeah, no, you're right, but guess what? It's not that easy."
Now, these people are ineligible for what's called the Deferred Action Program. That's a plan where young immigrants who came here when they were very young as children, could apply for permanent residency in the U.S., but that only applies for people who have had an unbroken stay for many years in the U.S. So because they went to Mexico, they were ineligible, and that is part of their point. Now they will go through probably years of hearings as they apply for permanent asylum status that would allow them to stay in the U.S. for as long as they like. Reporting live, Craig Smith, KGUN-9 on your side.
Craig, thanks.